Hey, what's up guys? Coach Mikhail again here at Aces Jiu Jitsu Club in beautiful Austin, Texas. Excited to share one of my favorite, most high probability passes outside of my pressure passing system, right? So in this situation, we're gonna talk about the weave pass. Weave pass is beautiful, ties up the legs, binds the hips. He can't move, you can. Life is brilliant. You got your pass. If you're a competitor, you got 3 points. If it's MMA, you can start striking. You're in a great position. Let's get started. So right now, notice Matt's on the ground, okay? This is what I call a ground pass, which means I'm low to the ground as opposed to my standing passes like tortillandos and things like that. In this situation, I'm already inside of his guard, right? As soon as I open that guard up, notice I have my thumb on the inside. Now I call this my weave pass or my loom weave pass because I'm gonna go underneath the leg. Boom, I already bound the top leg, and I'm gonna control that bottom leg. Now this is where most people make a mistake. All right, he can just pull his leg out right now. Whoa, and he technically is almost taking my back because I'm exposed, right? And that's gonna be a rough day for me. So what I'm gonna do here in this weave pass, I'm gonna bring it down. Now I need to create shoulder pressure. Boom, I turn my shoulder and I bring his knees together. Now when Matt tries to pull his leg out, even with one hand, guys, it's not happening. And if he does it too much, he will force you to pass his guard on accident. Beautiful little benefit, side benefit. So now that I'm here, I have my shoulder down, my other shoulder is turned up as a side benefit. Now I need to control my head movement. My head is now gonna go into his body. This is my pivot point. My head is my pivot point. My head is my pivot point. Very important, guys. Boom, here I am. Now that I'm here, I'm going to get control of the wrist. The reason I get control of the wrist is a lot of guys like to have a knee-jerk reaction, pun intended, and try to start pushing you off, right? That's no good. As I come around, boom, I have my pivot point. Now I'm going to raise both knees off the ground, and look, his foot falls. Now, I'm going to gazelle step is what I call it, right? I'm pushing into his body and coming around the side at the same time. Most people make a mistake and they don't go far enough, okay? I'm going to go 3/4, north-south. 3/4 means, boom. Notice my shoulder drops. This is a very shoulder-intensive technique. It's very important now. You'll hear me yell out to my competitors, close the door! Close the door. The door close is controlling the access of this bottom leg to try to replace his guard. Boom. Now, he's not replacing guard. It's just not happening. My head, I can relieve it now, and now I'm going to shoot for my crossface. Boom. Now that I have my crossface, I make sure he doesn't look at me. He turns his chin in the opposite direction of my hips. Turn your chin back. It's not happening, guys. You need to solidify each detail. Now I can release my arm. Now that I've released my arm, boom, I control his hip, and now he's stuck. All right? Notice my knees are slightly off the ground right now. I'm just hovering over the ground. It looks like they're touching. There's no pressure on my knees. I'm in a good positive position. This arm right here is blocking him from coming towards me. The shoulder is blocking him from being able to roll, and his arm is underneath me, so he can't go to his knees in a turtle position. This is a very difficult position for him to deal with, right? Hence the loom weave pass, okay? So I'm gonna do the same technique again. So again, here I am. I'm inside of his guard. I don't like this at all, right? He's got a lot of attacks here. But my life's very simple. He can take my back, submit me, sweep me. My life's real simple. All I care about is the pass. That's all I care. Now here I am. Boom. My thumb is on the inside. I press that leg down. He might think I'm going to do a pressure cooker pass. Not the case. I'm going to weave. See the weave? Boom. Weave. Bind the legs. Now shoulder pressure. Boom. Now that I have shoulder pressure, boom. My head connects. Now that my head connects, I control that wrist. Now that I control the wrist, boom, I come up off the ground. Now I've technically passed the guard, but as you guys all know, I need to go a little bit farther. Shoulder down. Now that I'm shoulder down, I'm going to close that door. Boom. Door is closed. Control the head. Release the legs. Now I'm blocking his hips. Now I can raise my legs up off the ground. Guys, as an extra added little benefit, probably want to come on this side. You guys ready to see something really cool? All right, I'm gonna set up a whole bunch of really cool subs just by taking what I call my guide leg, this leg right here. I move it on the inside and then move it out. Now that I have it out, boom, I've transitioned into a whole host of really cool submissions, right? Including, but not limited to, my favorite armbar. Excellent. Guys, thank you so much for checking out another awesome video here at Aces Jiu Jitsu Club. Again, it's a fantastic technique that limits his movement, but allows you for a lot of movement, which is exactly what you want, right? Make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Aces Jiu Jitsu Club. If you're in Austin, Texas, or if you're not, come by and visit us near the Domain area. Check out our website, acesjujitsuclub.com. Look forward to seeing you on the mats or hearing your comments. Keep training, keep growing. Os.